Fucking about to say. You ready?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Juwan next to Don.
7 months. These not going on, yes, Lord.
We'll bring y'all post-game review. We had St. Kilda versus Collingwood Magpies, man.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So this is a big game for Collingwood coming in because obviously, as we all know, they're 0-2 coming in, reigning premiers, and you don't want to go out, start the season, and almost doom it by coming out 0-3. So I expected Collingwood to come out fired up. You know what I'm saying? We know that they've been struggling last couple games, and so I had expectations for Collingwood, and really in the beginning of the game, just both the teams were just not clean at all. It just looked like this could have passed. The first quarter could have passed for the first game of footy, I think, for round 0. Just about how sloppy both teams were with the ball. There was just constant turnovers, really, and that was a theme for the game, I think, in general.
So, coming into this game, for me, I was thinking, Pies got this, like, reigning premiers. They're going against the Saints. All those Saints, historically, but at least these last few years, they do start off the season pretty strong and then fall off somewhere towards the end, fighting for a spot for the 8. But I thought the Pies just would come in with a little chip on their shoulder, knowing that they could be at the bottom of the ladder at the end of this round. It's not looking good for them at all. Pies, y'all boys might have lost it, man. Y'all might just be ass this year. Not looking good. That's like y'all were doing, like, I think y'all were trying to commit to y'all brand of footy, the chaos ball, and just trying to be a little more clean. But I think we just been seeing these last few weeks that's just not working for y'all anymore. Like, other teams are catching up. Other teams are fast. Other teams, I don't know if y'all predictable, but that shit just ain't working no more. So,
the cracks that we've been seeing, I feel like, because, there was a lot of times where even though they were winning the close games, they would lose some of the major stats. And it seems like those cracks are just getting a little bit more big and chinks in the armor for Collingwood. And Saints were able to expose them, I think, this game, bro. Like, I will admit, Collingwood looked better this game than they have the last two. And it could be said they played a lesser level of competition this game, right? But you wouldn't agree with that? The ball movement, I'll say.
I would. Well, these niggas did have some goofballs.
They did, absolutely.
Shit.
Absolutely. But I still think it looked better than it did last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I really don't see the direction the Pies are going right now. Like, it's definitely downhill. Them niggas.
Darcy Moore had some stinkers, boy.
Boy, that nigga gave up at least 2 goals by himself.
And got Falcon in the face.
Oh, God.
This was the Falcon game as well, bro. It was like 5 Falcons this game.
So you're going down. Mason Wood for the Saints went down pretty early in the first quarter.
Concussion.
He sent to the hospital very soon after. So keep an eye out for him for sure.
Go ahead.
Other than that, the Saints, I was liking a lot from the Saints. The King brother,
Go, bro.
Mustache King, he definitely had a great game.
Back to back.
Yeah, he's definitely becoming like the mark target. People were saying he was like a few years ago when he first came into the league. I think he's really growing into the hype, if you don't mind.
I think he's more accurate in front of goal too now, it seems.
Yeah, for
Small
sure.
sample size, but
yeah. Who else did straight? Brad Hill, I really like what I was seeing from him. He seems a lot more aggressive this year. I think last year he was more just on the wing, and now he's like in the 50s, both 50s, forward and back, just making a lot of effort that I like from him for sure.
Darcy Wilson on the wing now. Mason Wood got hurt, he's on the wing too, but
yeah. Who else? Liam Henry.
He's impressive.
He's somebody that I wasn't really looking at, but now that he's on the Saints, I think I'm paying a lot more attention to his game. He's having a lot more time to stand out.
Much better fit, I think, too.
Yeah, for sure. Saints, they're looking like a real good team right now. I can't cap.
They had a balanced team, and like you can name the players that you name it. I wasn't even gonna name. Like I liked Jack Steele was really everywhere, just laying tackles. I think the Saints' tackling was very good. The pressure was very good. They lifted the third quarter, 5 goals to 1. If the game was in balance in the first half, the Saints came out second half and really just smashed that away. Collingwood, I will say that I think their greatest effort was more in the second half, but it still was not good enough. The Saints still was able to lift. But just to get on to highlight the players, I really liked what like Jack Steele with the tackling and really gaining the possessions. The clearances just out of center was doing very well offensively and defensively. I was impressed with Marcus Windhager too, just very balanced. He was laying some tackles. He was able to find a foot. He was decent with it. But I really liked Wanganeen Malera though. I really liked him. It seemed like he had so many possessions. I don't think I could say he had a bad kick that I've noticed. He just looked very composed, very poised, and just overall it was just a very good team effort for the Saints. Multiple players with 20 possessions. It just was very well controlling possession too. Just being able to kick, mark their way through the defense, and Collingwood just wasn't up to it to defend all the way like throughout the whole game. They just had moments, but the Saints just look like a very well-rounded team, bro. And if they can continue to put efforts like this, like week by week, I will have confidence in tipping them.
Yeah, for sure. One more player to highlight from the Saints, Jack Higgins with the fucking dagger at the end of the game. That goal could have possibly been out of bounds, I guess, depending on the angle you were looking at it from. But it was definitely just a beautiful kick for goal to just really halt, if you don't mind, all of the positive momentum going into that last few minutes of the game. So just a great dagger from Higgins. Yeah, Saints
look good. I'm impressed. And they got smashed in the ruck contest. And we're still able to just dominate possession. They dominated possession too. To say that, like,
them boys probably would be a big problem if they had a good ruck that can consistently get them hit outs.
Right. I like Ron Marshall, but they just got smashed this game
for sure. I think that's all I got for this one.
That might be it for me too. Next game, you got Collingwood just going up to the Gabba in Brisbane. So this could be a potential 0-4 watch for the reigning premier. So keep an eye on that. I know there's going to be a lot of talking to media this week.
So other than that, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. Tune in, watch some games with us, man. Other than that, catch y'all next time.
Catch you next time.
I forgot again.
One day we both is gonna be on